I can't hear you. I think you're on mute.
We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. It's just great start to the day, people. Another episode of Big Six Bants. Of course, ROMZ will be here in a few minutes, so we're gonna add him in. So don't worry, he will be here. Obviously, it's MONTS x ROMZ x KAS. Here he is now. Of course, I should have left it 30 more seconds. Would have been fine. 30 seconds would have been fine. We're gonna get him in a second. But yeah, it's back for another episode of Big Six Bants. It is the Big Six Brunch Show, the lunchtime prediction show. We have one more week of Premier League football, and it's another international break.
The stop-start thing is a jar, man.
It's dead, bro. It's just dead. Like, bro, didn't we have international break like 2 days ago?
It feels like it. You know what it is about big? You know what it is about a break here? It comes too quick. Yeah, it comes too quick. You get a rhythm going on your own channel and stuff like that. You give good entertainment. Things are going. You know what? When international break is over, it takes like 1.5, maybe even 2 weeks to get to the flow of things, like back to football. People are starting to recognize that channels are still going again and what they want to check and get used to, all that kind of stuff. So the way I look at it is annoying. And then before you know, you get into a flow in the third week, and then the fourth week is usually quite high, and then it just drops all of a sudden. It's really annoying, isn't it?
But guess what, bro? It's up to us. It is up to us to provide.
To keep the entertainment going, yeah. No matter what.
You know, random. Do you know what I'd say it is? You see, with the international break, we were once used to this, but what's happened is where we had COVID, I think the season after that, the season was delayed. Then we had World Cup last year. So remember, I think it was from August straight until November. So we're just I'll be real, recently we're being a bit spoiled. It always used to be like this: September, October, November. Then you have the winter period. But because we've not been used to it the last 2 years, this is why it's frustrating still.
100%.
It's very frustrating.
Whoa. ROMZ, did you see my video yesterday that I made of Coppish?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
it was funny.
But
trust me, I weren't rattled at all yesterday. We'll get onto the game, but I was calm.
Listen, people, let's big up everyone in the chat again. Just so we know, for those who weren't around yesterday, we did hit 7,000 subscribers. So thank you very much to the Big Six Bants community. Big up the Never a Foul community. You know what I'm saying? Big up Kefri Lewis community, Sargam City TV, Troops TV, all of it. But listen, everyone, you know what I'm saying, who Sam's Army, everyone's community who helped chime in to supporting us. And of course, let's get to 8K, man. Let's get to 8K. Let's get to 10K. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it running. Big up Letty as well, obviously, saying big up for the 7K. Big up, we have a new member as well. Big up Shafay Sajad. I think I pronounced that name right.
Sajad sounds about right. Shafay Sajad. Yeah.
Big up yourself for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. Yeah. Again, the call-in shows will commence after the international break. Yes, Big Six Bants call-in shows are back. The fans will be heard. Amazing stuff. So yeah, big up and well done for becoming a member. You know what I'm saying? Big up man then play ball saying Rudy. Sorry.
Once quickly, yeah. Oh, go on.
Big up.
Your hot take might come true because on breaking news, Ornstein's just quoted that I don't think it's set in stone. Salah goes. He's had some suggestions that he'd quite like to stay and to continue to compete at the highest level in Europe. Ornstein's just said this, so your hot take could be true.
I hate this, man. No, I'm not even joking. I'm not even playing it on, bro. You know what? Yeah, to save face for the game, I understand on a competitive level. Salah probably needs to stay anyways, isn't it? Just for it, because a lot of the Europe's talent will end up going over there and and so forth. But bro, it's like Pep, bro. Just piss off. Like honestly, just piss off now. Salah, piss off, bro. I've had enough. Let
me tell you something.
I ain't seen that video in not years, but I ain't seen that video in months.
It's still got the.
That was original.
That was original.
I've legit had enough of Mo Salah. Like it's not even just a nightmare thing. It's just like he scored most of Liverpool's goals, for 1 year in his period since he's been there. I think it's something stupid like 40% or 44, some crap like that. And it's like this guy looks like he's just aging. It's like he's getting better. Like the older he gets, the more and it's like allow it. The more composed Salah, he's still fast. His playmaking skills getting even better. He's just playing with a lot of bums right now in an imbalanced team. Like not a lot of bums like that, but I mean when it comes to the second team, there's people that are just not good enough. Do you know what I mean?
Even Firmino said it in his book. It's like it's the coming of age. Like he's getting more intelligent because he said, "I'll be honest, Salah, Mane, and Salah, it was obvious, but they weren't the best of friends, whatnot." Big up anyone that's read the book, but I've only dissected certain quotes. But he's at as he's got older, his playmaking ability. He said it's always been there, but it's gone up another level, and now he's more of a facilitator. Because all I'm saying is, we keep Salah and strengthen where we need to, we will be very, very strong contenders the following year, man. Next season, very strong.
I don't hate Salah, innit? One, I can't. He's a fellow Aki, innit? And he's just one of them guys. He's like Kante in the world, innit? It's impossible to hate him, innit?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But I'm tired, bro. You know what it is? It's like Liverpool could be losing, and you see, they're winning 2-1. Oh, shock. Who scored? Oh, Mo Salah. It's like, whatever, man. It's just, it's a joke. It's a joke. I need one of those. Give me one of those, please. Like, get a potluck. Go get someone that's gonna give me bare GA. I'm tired, Robbie. You know what I mean? Like, I'm annoyed.
He was a GA merchant before, though. You know,
Kaz.
You got to stop respect. You can't do that GA and not respect Mo Salah. I'll be so honest. He's going to go down as probably the top 10 best players in the Premier League's ever had, in my opinion.
Who was your last player that consistently got like GA season in, season out? Some will say Rashford, innit? Some will say Rashford, but like an outright player that was getting GA season in, season out for United.
No, he wasn't Lukaku. Nah. He's talking about consistent GA like over a span of a few seasons.
Like 3-4 years consistently. Rooney. You could say, Rooney. That's what I was thinking before Rashford. I was thinking it has to be Rooney.
It was Rooney, and then obviously Van Persie at the end of his reign, but it was Rooney.
Yeah, because Van Persie, but he was only at you lot for what, 2 years?
3 years. 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, technically, Lukaku was at United for what, 2 years?
Yeah, he was there for a short spell, and he had a dry spell. That second season, there was no, even in the first season, there was a spell where he didn't score a goal for like 12 games.
First season, he got 16 goals and 7 assists, and then the second season, he got 12 goals and 0 assists. But he had the injury, and then he went on a little dry spell that year as well.
A little one, he went on a few dry spells. G, it was
but by the way, 16 goals and 7 assists in 34 games.
You know what? In hindsight,
right.
That ain't that, bro.
Yeah, that's calm.
In hindsight, I know he's toxic. Lukaku's toxic, yeah, but I just believe if Man United had the correct environment and maybe what we're doing now in terms back then and try to build a team around what Mourinho wanted, I think he would have cooked. I think he would have actually cooked in the end, you know that? Because since he's left, we ain't had no true number 9 of any sort. Not way shape like Marcel. The injuries were always going to happen anyways. Getting rid of Marcel back then, I wish it happened. What's the point? How many? You ain't even played more than 100 games probably since Mourinho's left. But anyways, look, it's not about Man United right now, but it's just mad, isn't it? We talk about GA and then obviously Liverpool and Salah, and you're just crashing. I've just got here.
I just thought I'd bring that up, innit? Ornstein, quite credible. No, I mean, it's not set in stone, though. It's not set in stone.
Salah deserves a lot of flowers. He'll get flowers from me anyways. Anyone that wants to hate on him, I'll fight his battle for him. Like, I'll be for real. You can't hate on him.
Mons thinks I hate him. I don't. I just don't like when he's compared to other players. That's all. But I love Salah, bro. He plays for my club. He's been one of the best players.
I don't think you hate Salah. I just don't think you deserve it. Big difference between the two.
Mons, can we get one thing established? Yeah, I know you're not gonna go back to the Toulouse thing. I know everyone's here to talk about what's on the title and everything. Yeah, but can you acknowledge something? Nunes makes it different.
What?
I'm not even
a difference.
Thank you.
He didn't do anything.
No, it was.
Wait, Mons. You're gonna say
Jota was the difference.
Don't just say it because of the goal, Mons. Nunes was stretching play, bro. He's stretching play. He's running behind. Nunes made a slight difference, bro. This is just your agenda. Jota, I agree with you. Jota made more of a difference, but it's obvious you can say, Jota come on and scored. Nunes made a difference as well.
Yeah, the bars in hell.
Mons, can I give you another stat here? I was hoping Klopp didn't bring him on because you know when Nunes has been on the pitch, since that Bournemouth game we've lost, we've been unbeaten. We would have been. You didn't bring him on.
Nunes played for 10 minutes and he made 2 forward runs, but no one talks about how he lost the ball twice as well. understand. I didn't even want to bring up Nunes, but he didn't do anything.
Talk about how garbage Gakpo is, please.
He's not. Why is he garbage?
Just talk about. Look, you know what? Yeah, the thing is, no matter what you do, Nunes and Gakpo will be up against each other from your fan base, and obviously, I'm starting to recognize it. He's either Gakpo's going number 9 now, sometimes Jota, sometimes, but typically I can see he's being used on the left wing. But yeah, no, I hear it, but he's not long term. Nunes, or if you had to choose out Gakpo and Nunes, Gakpo is not what you made out to be. Yeah, he needs a consistent run of games. I think that's what I found out about Gakpo. Gakpo maybe needs to go left wing in it, play his actual position rather than a position that he's not really used to, or maybe it's an imbalance of team. He's not suited to certain players. But now Nunes is the guy, bro. Like look. He's not pretty on the eye, but effectiveness of how he makes your team get up the pitch. Just things like this alone nearly made you get that point. Just things like that alone, because people are scared of that raw pace, bro. He's the future for you, man. You got to recognize, yeah. You build a little bit better around him.
They're not winning a Premier League.
I hate saying this, but if there's going to be a thing of the future, like in terms of anything, but what's it called? If there's anything like that, I've got to start being like objective about it. You get your DM, bro. You get your DM. He's allowed to do a lot more, you know. A lot more.
I'm telling you,
does he win us as leading the line? I don't think Nunes leads us to a title.
With it, cool. Months. Let's say Salah stays. We get a competent, not even just a competent DM, a top class / world class DM. We get a left centre back that can do that role and the left back role, and it's Diaz, Nunes, and Salah into next season. I think we can win the Prem, bro. We can win the Prem with Nunes leading our line.
We win the Prem with Jota, Salah, Nunes as well. Like at the end of the day, I think Nunes is ahead of Gakpo in the pecking order, but I don't like how people change their opinion on Gakpo every day. Like, you know, he scores.
It's true. People are very, yeah.
I'm there for you once. I'm consistent about it. 90%.
Yeah, you have been. To be fair, you have
because he chose my club over yours. And
no, it's not. I didn't even want him at Man United. I didn't want him at Man United. Bro, I've been saying this.
I know. And then he said, "Oh, wrong. Gakpo's proving me wrong because he did."
No. At one point, he's proving me wrong, but I didn't say he proved me wrong. He's proving, and then now I'm back to my statement again. It was a purple patch, bro. He's doing a Dominic Calvert-Lewin type situation. It's purple patch Warriors settings. So, bro, I know he's had his injury, and I'll to give him some time.
So if Nunes falls off a cliff tomorrow, is he a purple patch Warrior?
No, because you know what? Go look at his goals.
It's been spread once, and he doesn't even start every game.
12 games is still form. 12 games is still form. I'm sorry.
No. You know what else you have to do, yeah? You have to put performance related into it as well. When I look at performance, again, it's not pretty in the eye, but it's what he allows other players to do, like getting up the pitch. And I know, again, everyone loves the Sphex. I am the king of that shit, I think, near enough. Like, I love them. I hate crap players. But one thing I can't knock is an effective player that actually makes a difference for the whole team, not about himself. And I know he's not as clinical as you make it out to be. I know he's not clinical, bro. I saw the open goal and I see it. He has his moments. But when he's on fire, bro, as well, like for bar one game, he's gonna go score in another 3 out of 5 games. That's and it makes a difference because you lot have got the defense to see stuff out.
You know what I'll say about Gakpo as well? Quickly to switch back to him, yeah. The thing is, I understand you actually have been consistent. I even remember when he was linked to us, you said on Never Foul that week, I'll be real, I didn't even want him at my club, especially when we were trying to get onto you. But with our own fan base, Gakpo will probably score a brace soon, and everyone will be like, oh, I've missed him. We're so knee-jerk in some of our... And you know what? Big up Rank. I see him early. He's like, Monts and ROMZ, I told you McAllister isn't good. I'm being patient. Yes, he's not playing well right now. But when he gets a DM and he starts putting in performance, Ryan, you're going to be the same one DMing me. You're going to be the same one DMing me like, oh, ROMZ, I was wrong about McAllister, bro.
He's that guy.
He's that guy, bro.
You know what? Yeah, let me say one more point as well, Monts, because I know you're going to obviously... this is my last point on it, because obviously, whatever. He's establishing a very good partnership with your future in Harvey Elliott as well. That's the thing. Him and Harvey Elliott are just... Harvey Elliott finds him. They're on the same page.
True still.
And that's something you need to think about for what you got going on in the future. And obviously, whoever's going to be a left winger, because it looks like Harvey Elliott will be your right winger eventually. I think he's sold on that. But obviously, he's going to have to prove himself still, because he just comes to the bench and he's effective, like a Garnacho or whatever. But he's doing he's establishing a good relationship. So I think, yeah, man, I think there's all to play for. I think Nunes is a future of your club, I'll be honest. Might not be a pretty...
It's not denial, because I'm not here cussing Nunes. If anyone saw my rant, I was cussing Gakpo big time yesterday. Big time. I didn't call him Gakpo. He was Casper the Friendly Ghost. I've I've always spoken about Gakpo's ghosting gene, innit? I've always said Gakpo goes missing. Like, he has a habit of going missing. One thing about Nunes, he will never ever go missing in the game. Not one game you will never ever see it happen. He will always be there, on the ball or off the ball. My point is that people take their mind too often. And at the end of the day, we have both. We have both.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, again, it's not like, Nunes has a bad game, so then we have no one else. Like, remember, if Højlund has a bad game, what happens to Man United? Who plays? No. We have to go again with Højlund. We have to go again. So when Nunes has a bad game, we go with the Gakpo. If Gakpo has a bad game, we go with Jota. If Jota has a bad game, we go back to Nunes. We have options.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This argument is pointless. It does not matter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
I think 6 punch, you know.
Yeah, man. As I said, we have options, man. NSG thing, you know what I'm saying? So again, with Gakpo, for me, I feel like Klopp needs to just decide who he wants, because Nunes, even though Nunes has been the best, I think he's been the best striker we've had this season. Even Nunes, he's not consistently starting.
That's what I was going to say. He's not started every game.
Klopp ain't even made his mind up on who's supposed to be there. I just think certain games are for certain players. So the Luton game, for me, Gakpo probably should have started that game. You know what I'm saying? And there's other games where I think Nunes probably, for me, Nunes should have started against Tottenham. Okay, Gakpo scored a good game. I know
it's 2 weeks away. City, who would you start your front three? Because that's our first game back, 12:30 again after the international break.
I think I'd start Nunes, because do you know why I'd start Nunes for that game? Because I don't
spacing behind.
I don't think not even that. We wouldn't have enough of the ball to be playing Gakpo to his feet. So
Gakpo, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Gakpo is when we need a false 9. Nunes is when we need a natural striker. Again, that's the option. I don't want to compare them as players. I think they both excel at completely different things. Just like how Doku is looking amazing right now, but does that mean Grealish ain't the guy? No. Do you know what I'm saying? They just offer completely different things. So that's kind of where my opinion is on it. At the end of the day, these men have a striker that have 5 Champions League goals that mean absolutely nothing because they're rock bottom of their group.
Oh, stop hating on a brother. He's 20 years old, man. Relax.
And at the end, now I'm going to blame it on age.
Kaz, I'll be real.
Bad way, by the way.
009.
I'll be real, Kaz. I rate Højlund. The bounce has been lovely, but I do think it ends tomorrow, unfortunately, Mons. If he does not bag against Luton Town at Old Trafford...
You told me this about Sheffield. You told me this about Sheffield.
He does need the
Sheffield are worse. Sheffield are slightly worse as well. But they are worse.
Maddest thing is, I don't think Man United are even, or Ten Hag's using Højlund to his best strengths, in my opinion, innit? I don't like when he does his back to, they want to kick it long to him and all that kind of stuff. I don't like that. We should be able to build from the back so we can run him behind where he's most dangerous. And he's a unit. Like, he's doing well in the Champions League and everything. Don't get me wrong. I think you could see that the guy's got mad talent, and obviously he's not kind of showing that in the Prem, but we're not actually helping him. Every time there's an okay, like, if you not noticed, in Champions League, we go quite attacking, no matter who it is. But when it comes to the Prem, we somehow just let teams to have the ball.
Oh, yeah, I've noticed that still.
What strike you on? You're doing doggy work. Yeah, unless you got a team that's actually capable of actually being a proper solid defensive unit and counter-attacking on that part, then different story. But the thing is, you're not using him to the way he strengths. The thing is, you can keep the ball and have Højlund doing everything. That's the best part about it. But I don't mind. Look, watch this kind of space. Let's wait for people to come back. Let's see what happens in January and so forth. And then I'll judge it a little bit more. But he is 20 years old. And you made the long-term investment. We need to see that at some point. But I even said this year, as long as my man gets 15 goals in all comps, I'm happy, bro. So he does need, even when we get knocked out and we got another couple games, I think even from now till the end of the season, go get me at least 10 Premier League goals, and whatever it is in the Champions League, I think you've already solidified it anyway. You probably go get another goal. He probably gets 2, but I need that. And then I won't count FA Cup, by the way. I won't count that. I don't care about that too much. I'm just saying he does need to show that he can do it and step up to a play even at a big age, because when Man United is there, it is a heavy shirt at the end of the day, and I understand that part. But you can't look at him and be saying he's had howlers, because he's limited, extremely limited, because we don't even stay on the ball for enough. That's why I won't ever crash it on him. You have to crash it on the manager and the players behind him, because I don't think he's actually had a bad game yet. I think actually no, he's had one bad game. I'd say, who was it? There was one team where he just couldn't get involved whatsoever. It was recent as well. Maybe it was the Sheffield game. Yeah, it was. I think it was the Sheffield game as well. I think it was.
You know what I don't like as well? Not that I don't like it, but I wanted to see certain players do well. But it's things with where I think fans are on Ten Hag as well. Why is he taking him off so early, Kaz? I don't know if he's nursing the injury. Remember, there was that rumor that he can't play 2 games in a row because of the back, all of his back injury now. But Ten Hag, I've clocked when Ten Hag takes him off, it's like you lot just have no outlet. It's like you lot just turn to shit, basically. I don't understand why he keeps taking him off early.
I think it's balance. Look, if you're going to play Højlund, play wingers that are going to play for Højlund, not the other way around. And obviously, you can do your little bit like Pellistri and maybe even Garnacho tries to find. I think that's a decent enough balance for now. But when it comes to if you're going to put Marcel on, then you can put Rashford and, dare I say, Anthony or whatever. But the inside wingers who want to cut in and shoot. Like, the thing is, I look at Ten Hag, what's kind of confusing, right? It's just, it's the lack of balance, bro, in the game. But you know what I would say, yeah, he has changed. I think it's from Copenhagen. Yeah, the Copenhagen, you can actually see that he changed the system a little bit, which I don't mind. But the red card, you can't control that, man. So build-up's been a lot better, I would say. But
I was gonna say, is that you or is that the man them that put that up?
Bro, of course it's me.
But you know what?
Before I do that, I need to say something. Look, guys, I said if people that have come over from Never a Foul and everything, I always do this. You guys, there's like 200 of you nearly in there. Please get Big Six Pants at least 100 likes with a just quick fun button, yeah? Monts will do this himself, but we don't actually ask for likes as much as we used to, innit? But the whole point is like, bro, if you want this channel to grow for Monts, forget about my channel. If you want this channel to grow for Monts, please like the video because they're just super important. Because by the end this stream ends, it will be above the next video that's got more likes. That's just the way it goes, isn't it? So if you don't mind doing that for Monts, I'm pretty sure you'll be appreciative of that as well. So yeah, big up everyone that's done so at the moment. Just a quick reminder.
Ed, you're speaking way too loud, by the way. Ed, you're speaking way too loud on that one. Way too loud. Don't be putting me out there like that. Don't be.
You know what?
Don't. Hey, look, see the man are clocking on to my team. Man are clocking on.
Yeah, no, Ed, you better have a point. But you know what? Fun United, and I'm sure Kaz don't want to speak about
Fernando Torres and Luis Suarez, though. So come on, guys.
And you liked Kane, to be fair, innit? You used to speak about Kane quite high. But you know what? Bun United, and I'm sure Kaz don't want to speak about them any longer, and I sure don't. Maddison, bro, we need to break this down because before we
do, big up everyone in the comments. I said, let's make sure we do get to 100 likes, just to reiterate what Kaz says. And make sure you go and subscribe to Never a Foul as well. But of course, yeah, speaking about Maddison, it is Maddison time before we obviously get into the predictions after this. James Maddison, obviously, it's been reported by, again, the highest of tier ones that his injury is worse than expected and could be out from 1 to 3 months. But the earliest he could be back after the international break. Now, did anyone kind of I kind of saw this coming. I don't know about you guys, but what's your take on this one?
You're the one who made me relax because when you're like deep it, Spurs' two best, let's say, attacking players in Son and Madders, they're not lasting 90 minutes. And obviously, I've watched a lot of Spurs games this season, but I didn't clock it until he actually said. But it's a techie one because he's been their best performer, but this was inevitable. We heard rumors that he had that ankle injury. You could see in games that sometimes he was hobbling. The more you play someone that's nursing an injury, this will happen. But then Spurs fans will say, we have no choice. We take him out of the team and we're a completely different team. But this was inevitable. And it's sad to say. One thing I will say, and I don't want to be that the what do you call it, the goody two shoes, whatnot. But people that laugh on injury, I'm seeing it. I'm not even going to name names, but you two probably already know. But people that are laughing on injury, it's tapped, bro. I don't understand when people like laugh when injuries happen. I think it's mad, but it's not looking good for Spurs. And obviously, we'll get into predictions later. But they don't get 3 points tomorrow. Put it like that. They get a draw maximum. And this is just going to change how Spurs play completely. But it's kind of their fault. But at the same time, I don't blame them because he's your, if not your best player. You have to play him, but it was inevitable, bro. He's been injured.
As I done said, he was doing late fitness checks. Again, Son and Maddison weren't playing more than 80 minutes most games.
Yeah.
And as I said, he ran out of go-go juice, and obviously, and his injury was also innocuous. There was no contact, and he had to come off. If you play ball, then you know it's the innocuous ones are the worst. You know what I'm saying? Big up Solomon with the super chat. You guys, big up, guys. Great show. Big up Solomon. I appreciate you.
Big up Solomon.
Yeah, bro. Son has to do the mad thing. Son has to turn into that Son where when Kane broke his ankle.
And he done the mad thing.
Do you know what?
He's doing the mad thing every game.
You know what's for me?
Chelsea as
well.
well.
Big up H-Stocks. Big up.
My point is, is Maddison's cute when it comes to threading the through ball, innit? And I think like, who's gonna do that? And I hear a lot of shouts for Bentancur, but I'm like, he's not that person. He's not the creative guy. He's the guy to keep the ball ticking. I think with him
and
out,
he'll be further back, Kaz. You're spot on. He won't be as advanced.
Yeah, Bentancur will keep the ball ticking. Of course, he will keep the ball ticking, and there'll be a lot of possession still for Spurs. I don't think they lose out on that part. But it's going forward, like teams will probably fear what Maddison can do for Son more than what Son can do for the team by himself, because he can't do what he used to. Brennan Johnson, don't get me wrong, he's there, and I know he's thriving at the moment, but he's got a lot to make up for. Like I hear it as well. Like, and as for Richarlison, I think he's out injured anyways. On the right hand side, Kulusevski. If anyone needs to step up, it's probably Kulusevski. Maybe he might be an option for in the middle potentially. I know he can play attacking mid. And this is where they got to find a creative, Ange's got to find creative genius. Maybe you might have to play two wingers, different ones that are not Kulusevski, and put him in the middle with Bentancur or something like that. Or alter it. This is why I say, even Lo Celso's there. He's not that guy, let's be honest. I think Ange's got to tinker with his tactics a little bit. I think he has to, just for the creative part. Because I think if you have Kulusevski out wide, I don't think you're going to get the best out of him. He's always going to cut inside, and I think Maddison helps him a lot. This is again.
They should run Paul's 9.
No, it won't. It won't help Son's game. Son's got to be playing him behind.
Yeah, and his days on the left or whatnot are just done. Let's be honest.
Or do you reckon could they run a double, a two striker? Do you reckon? I don't know if Ange could just randomly switch to a diamond and it works. I feel like for me, it's not even maybe their attack, because realistically, Brennan Johnson, Son, and Kulusevski is not mad. That's not terrible.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
That should be beating most teams.
Yeah. And Basuma's still there. Bentancur is back. So everyone's saying mad, but Bentancur is a big plus. Like, he literally came back at the perfect time, innit? So Bentancur and Basuma, and even Højbjerg. So if you have Højbjerg sitting, Basuma in the 8, and Bentancur in the 8, and maybe go for a midfield 3 with 2 8s, that can work.
For the next 3 games, though. But the next 3 games, what I think is going to be...
It's the defense.
This is what I say. So, you got... All right.
That's it.
Their line...
Spurs will still score goals. Go on,
They're going to have to play Basuma and Bentancur deeper than you think, because Højbjerg or Dyer collecting the ball is going to be a myth, yeah. So now they're going. I think the line that they were playing like quite high up. I think you're going to have to see. I think it's going to drop naturally. It has to drop further back for build up. That's what I think. I think Ange is clued up. If we rate Ange, he's going to be clued up to make a difference. But it's how long? Because can Son even last 90 minutes in the game?
Exactly.
What happens after that when they have to take him off to make sure he's maintained as best as possible?
Do you know what, man? Yeah, this is a player. It might not be fair to put this pressure on him. I don't even know if he's on loan. I don't even know if he's injured. But a player I've been saying to Spurs fans, why don't you try him? Is Brian Hill. I think this is where, give him a go. You've got nothing really to lose. He's a technician. I don't know if he's injured, because I've not really even seen him on their bench, or is he on loan? Is he even still at the club? I know obviously he's officially signed, but I don't know if they've loaned him. But it's a player where last year in Champions League when he came on, I saw glimpses. He looks quite good, but I think
he's at Sevilla on loan.
They've loaned him. Oh, right, cool. That puts everything I said in the bin. But cool. Back to what Monts originally saying. For me, it's the defense, because the reason why I'm saying Spurs will fall off now, they will still score goals. That when fans are saying, "Oh, Spurs won't win games, they won't score goals," and that, no, they will. They've got enough firepower to still score. But it's like Monts says, it's the defense. Dyer, Emerson,
that Van der Ven recovery pace, you ain't gonna see that game behind. Like, let's say Liverpool come up against them right now.
Even Romero, Kaz, Romero's recovery, yeah, he can be a boulder, yeah, he can be quite rash, but he's not the slowest, not the quickest, but he's not the slowest. It's the both of them. It's actually the both of them.
Sessegnon Injured, Davies is
injured.
No,
they're saying he's still here. He's saying they're still there. I thought because he was loaned last season. Yeah, cool. In that case. Just come back from a groin injury. You might not be able to start him, but I rate Hill. I rate Brian Hill, and I think this is now a time where sometimes desperate calls for desperate measures. Yeah, just throw him in there, and you don't even necessarily have to start him. Maybe give him a cameo, see how he does on his cameo. Then he could warrant a start. But I like Brian Hill still, and I think he hasn't really. I think Spurs fans will agree in the comments. He hasn't really had a real crack at the whip at Spurs. You know, he's not had that real chance. Because Conte weren't really giving him a chance last season as well.
Nah, no one was getting a chance there, man. That's a fact.
But I agree with Monts. It's their defense. I think they're going to leak goals for fun. And you know what's so mad? This is how dead I think their defense are. Wolves don't even score like that. Like, since Neto's been injured, even with Neto, they were averaging what, a goal a game, if that. They don't really score goals, but tomorrow I think they're going to have fun. I think they're going to enjoy themselves tomorrow. Honestly,
this is why I think that Spurs' best bet is to do that. Like, their best form of defense is going to have to be attack and retaining the ball in midfield. So if Bentancur, Højbjerg, and Basuma can keep the ball and stop Wolves from getting the ball, that protects the back four. So the more possession, the more protection the back four are going to get. Like having Dyer, Emerson Royale, Pedro Porro, who he might even be injured as well, by the way.
Don't say that.
He didn't train. He's the only one who survived. He didn't train.
So you're telling me I have to take a -8 now? You know,
I don't know. I'm not gonna obviously won't know until the game in it. But he didn't train, so you know.
Is that just for today, or has he not been training since the Chelsea game?
Been training, bro. So I don't know. I don't know how many sessions they've had in it. So we'll have to double check. Last time I checked, he hadn't been training.
Once I've already taken -4, you know.
Yeah, you FPL guys that had Spurs defenders.
Oh my god.
But yes, it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna have to be, ball retention at its
It has to be. I think he's got to be naive. He's got to sit back and counter. I think outlets. They need to use the outlet. Look, this is why I say we said it about Arteta last year when he came to Old Trafford and was naive and made substitutions and the way they played. Sometimes you've got to change the way you play for certain games. I think for now, he's got to look at certain games and be like, I can take this game to them, like maybe like Wolves, but potentially. But when it comes to like even Aston Villa, their away record's a bit booky. But what I'll do with Aston Villa, they're going to play their 4-4-2 and try press with Diaby and Watkins and try to choke you pretty much. Pause. But if you play a bit of counter attack against them, I guarantee you will hurt them because the recovery plays to their fullbacks. Yeah, like Matty Cash might not even be back full fit anyway, so they might have to play Ashley Young if he's back. But I'm just saying, like, you can hit them, and I think he can do that because their counter attack can be really sustained with the players that they do have because they've got a lot of technical players that can keep it. But that's to get the best out of Brennan Johnson. That's to get the best out of Son mainly, and the one that's going to really create that final ball, I think, would come from Kulusevski. Maybe a 4-4-2 is not the worst shout in the world by them in terms of out of possession, but again, look, this is the beauty of like where a lot of people don't know Ange, innit? And we don't know. It's an unknown commodity.
And you know it is, Kaz, that if we're going to go off what he said after the Chelsea game, he's going to stick to his principle. I feel like this is a man that wants to be wrong and strong. Big up Jess, but I feel like I think he wants to be wrong and strong, bro, because he literally said, even if I had 5 men on the field, I would stick to my principle. So I can't see anything changing tomorrow, and I think it will be to Spurs' detriment, honestly. But I think a lot of their fans that kept their feet on the ground, they saw this coming and they're not confident for these next 3 games. Because after tomorrow, it's City and Villa after the international break, innit? It's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them, man.
Boy. Well, there is a poll up, guys, so make sure you are voting. There's only 15 votes and there's 200 people in here, so make sure you lot are voting on the poll. Will Spurs get top 4? And again, the 67% hell no.
I can't lie, man. I can't.
No.
If it depends. If Maddison is out for only 1 month, which is if it is the 1 month, then he's got 2 weeks to recover. This break has come at a good time for a recovery period, and obviously this week alone. So that's that. But if he's out till Feb with Van der Ven, that's 2 key players, and I don't think they got the squad depth to really fill in. No matter who it is, Van der Ven is different, bro. He covers a lot. He allows, obviously, Udogie, to do what he does, to do best, and that's get forward. But even then, he's a bit rash. I can't see it. It depends who they get in January. Anyone can get in January and turn things around. That's what I think. And they only got 1 game a week. I think it would be stupid to rule them out, but I kind of think it'll be really difficult.
Wait. I just clocked what you two said. Do you think Spurs could struggle to get 4th?
No,
I still think they get it.
No, you know what it is. I think the amount of it depends because I'm only going to go based off experience and of what we've seen over the years. There's a period if you drop a lot of points. And
bring up Z-Goals comment. Sorry, Kaz, bring up Z-Goals comment. I did not know that was their next 5.
We're talking 15 points here. And if you're being honest, I think they can beat Villa potentially, but I think Villa can hurt them with their attack with Diaby in behind.
Where is it? Because Kaz,
Villa's at home, City's away, West Ham I think might be away, Newcastle might be at home, and then Everton I think is away, but I'm not too sure.
You enlightened me a couple of weeks ago, Kaz. You're the one who first told me Villa's away record stinky, and I was getting kind of brainwashed by their home form. When I check their away form, it stinks. So you're right. Spurs could probably get points against Villa, but the other four...
They will win in games. Of course they're going to win, but they're going to have to work hard for it with Maddison out. They're going to have to work hard, and this is why I say January's got to be big for them. That's the bounce. What is it? As I said, there's like, what, seven weeks till January, and then obviously you got to get your deals done anyways. So there's more games there. It's going to be a hard task for him, but this is where, look, if you want to really rate Ange, rate him for the next 3 months, I would say, now. Yeah. Because he's got to find ways to win.
I hear it. Do you know what's sweet though, Monts? Sorry, I have to big up Ethan. But Ethan, if you're watching, it just comes perfect timing. Pause. Now Ethan's coming back, and he's soon going to be here, people. Now he's come back when Spurs are going to go on their downward. It's their demise now. It's their downfall. And Ethan comes back. He hasn't been here for when they've been good for the last 2-3 weeks. When he comes back, we're going to cook. So hold that, Ethan. We're going to cook. I just thought I'd add that in.
How about this? I haven't even heard. I haven't even heard.
Since Monday, you've not heard from him?
I have not heard.
I have still. Big up.
Obviously, we've been speaking just like not about football. He's just refusing to speak about ball. Like,
you know what? That's true. I try to ask him something, and he's like, "So what's going on with such and such?" He won't try to speak about.
Yeah, we're not gonna let George go. George was in the. He was there on Wednesday. He was there on Wednesday. We've had quite a few Deji's come on. George has come on.
Have you clocked? George is hot because even in a group chat, he's you don't really type. Now he's just typing great. He said, right, what's you tapping like a bad beat? George's head's been gone. George's head has been gone.
George's head is flying, bro. By the way, people, 206 people in the house and 85 likes. Hoyland 009 settings. Smash the like button. It's literally just out there. Smash the like button, people. It's very easy. We should easily be on like 120, 130 likes. The like total in this video is 150 likes, and we're on 86 with more than double the amount. So again, stop what you're doing right now and subscribe and like the stream as well. By the way, again, make sure you're subscribing as well if you haven't already. And let's get to at least 7,020 subscribers as well. So let's get to 100 likes and all that right now. Let's move on though, man. Let's move on. As Rom said, smash the like button. Let's move on though. Let's move on. Chat, we'll leave this one to you. Which game do you guys want us to speak about first? The obvious, Chelsea and City? Or are we looking at Man United versus Luton? Jesus. Liverpool versus Brentford? Not even on. By the way, you lot, chat, hear this one. ROMZ and KAS as well. They are bred in of the Saudis.
I knew you were going to say. I know.
Yeah. How the hell is Liverpool's game not on TV? Yeah, but West Ham and Nottingham Forest is on TV. Nah. Do they just want to? Are they just trying to lose money or something? How the hell is
it's a joke.
I think Amazon going to be going in. Apparently, Amazon are going to come in and start. I'm going to bid for everything.
Yeah, I read that still. Or they're going to try and make it like an app, KAS, in it, where all games will be at the same time. You can pick which one. But bro, have Newcastle not had a televised game this season? Like, I think all of their games have pretty much been televised. Maybe bar one or two.
Week, I'm just watching Dan Burn and them, man, bro, and Longstaff and that. Let me watch my players on Sky Sports when it's not a 4:30 kickoff for once. Allow me, G. Newcastle versus Bournemouth at 5:30. Fuck off, man.
Words. Let me see if there are any other games around Europe that are on, bro, because I'm not watching.
Talking about Buckley's before they clock my IP address and cut us off. But it's got me hot. Let's just run the obvious, man. City versus Chelsea. You know, again, Chelsea. Can you do something for me? Chelsea. Oh, man. Chelsea. Hey, listen, Chelsea. You done it against Arsenal. You done it against Arsenal. You done it against us. You done it against the mighty Spurs. Now, can you do it against Man City? Can you help a brother out? I know Liverpool got to do their job, but can you help some brothers out
And unfortunately, Monts.
Them man over there are bummies, so they can't do nothing when it comes to making these man.
Table don't lie, G. Table don't lie.
Unfortunately, Monts, that was a nice little intro to the game, but unfortunately, Chelsea can't. Yes, they've played better in the big game. I'm just gonna burst this bubble. Yes, they got a draw against us. They got a draw against Arsenal. They've got a win against Chelsea. But I hope you have the clip because I know KAS has it. But word to you, Monts, it is D-Day today. You have Man City, bro. You see them chances, Arsenal. Yeah, I think you have it.
I mean, Monts don't need a clip because it's Monts.
It's true. But I like the clip. It's funny. But
what's that?
It is D-Day today. You have Man City.
Legendary.
I like that. That's legendary still. But I can't lie. You see? I can't lie. You look mad young in that. That's what, 18 months ago? A year ago?
It's a year ago. Look what kit I'm wearing. It's a year ago.
Fair. But I'll be real, Monts. Yes, Chelsea have done well in the big games, but you know when there's that game too many. Like there's that one. I just think City in every department. If Chelsea try and play a low block and play pragmatic, City will break them down. If they want to play Highland with Doku starting, City will just beat them in behind. I think anyway, you know, heard the saying there's more than one way to skin a cat. I just can't see Chelsea even getting a draw. Like I heard thing say earlier on Never a Foul, KAS. I think LB was saying if you're playing the name and the badge, then yeah, it'll be a hard game. But if you're actually playing the players that Chelsea have right now, I think this is a comfortable City win, man. I don't think City keep a clean sheet because one thing I'll say is they concede. I think City's only kept 2 or 3 clean sheets this season, but Chelsea will score in this game. But I can see. I don't know. Are we doing predictions at the end once for all of the games?
No, cool. We're doing game by game.
All right, cool. I'll give it after the segment, but I can see a comfortable City win, man. And someone said if Chelsea win, what would the comment be like? Big up, Solomon. I'll give you your flowers. Bro, if you win. But I can't see it, man. Don't be fooled by that Jackson hat trick. Don't be fooled by that win, bro. Like it was papering over a lot of cats. Big up you lot's win. But even the game before that against a Brentford at home, you lot couldn't break them down. Nah, man. This just has a City win written all over it. Football's a funny game, though. You never know. I thought this about Luton. Look what happened once. We end up drawing the game, but I can see a straight win for City.
Even though my score prediction that Liverpool should win 3-1, or I think I said 3-1 or something like that. I'm not gonna lie. I said Luton away.
You did. You
man were like, no. I was like, bro, like, you're saying you're top. I said, bro, Luton away is not easy, bro. They've only lost.
I apologize to you and Ish. You and Ish told me, ROMZ, it won't be easy. I was like, shut up, bro. It'll be 3-4-0. We'll wipe the floor. It's a humbler, and it's humbled me this weekend. Obviously, we'll get onto our game later, but you're right, bro. You did say Luton wouldn't be easy, but
there you go. So yeah, but it's okay, man. I try to tell you about Carvalho, and man didn't want to listen to me. So it's all right, man. It's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up Carvalho, though. Big up Carvalho every time.
Wait, quickly, Solomon. I said Arsenal would beat you, but I didn't say it would be comfortable. I didn't say it would be. Did you say the same? Arsenal. Oh, you said Arsenal and Tottenham. Oh, your game against Arsenal, I said it will be tight. I said Arsenal will win 2-1, and I was wrong. But I'm saying this will be comfortable for City. I'm not saying it'll be a tight game.
All I'm gonna say is, wait, who you lot got on the weekend? By the way, who you lot got?
Brentford.
Yeah, we got City after. We got City after.
And I tell you lot now this year, the table don't lie. Yeah, this is so sweet. Yeah, so sweet. When we end up being Luton and Everton, and you lot end up against Brentford.
Wait, sorry, KAS. Sorry, I just got what the chat are saying. Nope. The proof's in the pudding. I said Chelsea would beat Spurs, so you lot don't try it. Don't try and run agendas. I said Chelsea would beat Spurs 1-0. It's well documented. I said it on a lot of channels. So you lot just trying to run agenda. Don't do that. KK and Solomon, do not do that. I had you lot to beat Spurs. I just have to clear my name just there. Bro, trying to allow my name. No way. I predicted you lot.
Anyways,
sorry, carry on.
You must. Yeah, don't let us get 6 points in the next 2 games. You must. You got City, G. Yeah, you've got Forest who love to play a low block counter attack. You must, yeah, because don't let me get 6 points on you to get back to 24 points. Because I swear,
He's speaking about us.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't care about what Chelsea's going to be doing. They're
Guys have,
but I don't believe. Back to the game.
I'm gonna be real.
I was going to say, yeah, we're entertainment. We're entertainment value, yeah. But why don't let us be in and around because it will be funny and not for you, not for obviously not for you lot.
You are so far in my rearview mirror. I actually
get the points, G. Do you understand?
One thing about KAS, he'll try and leave with something. That is one thing about KAS. He'll always try and leave with something. KAS, there's a saying. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. City's in 2 weeks. Forget that. We're focusing on Brentford.
You're saying that bridge. When have you got Brentford tomorrow?
Yeah. No, Sunday.
We will be there. We will be.
Wait, so if you beat Luton, how many points would you be behind us?
Let me check. We would be table. Where's the table? So you are on 20. You are on 24 points.
I hate when KAS laughs at that. I hate it. I actually hate it.
I don't think you need to get Brentford yet, but we're 6 points behind you. Look, you got City. Hey, we got a better way from than we do at home, innit? When we beat Luton and Everton away, yeah, we could be level points, if not 1 point away, potentially.
Who do you have after the international break?
We got Everton.
KAS, do you do well there? Bar, I think a Bruno winner last season. Do you do well there?
Yeah, we play what we play. What the thing is, we play well there.
You play no, forget playing. Do you get results there? Do you get results there?
I think we got results the last time. I can't remember.
Let's be honest. Goodison Park for any of the top 6 in recent history is a banana skin. Whether you draw, you don't even necessarily have to lose, but a lot of the big teams just draw there.
You know, I'm gonna let me
hold on, KAS. I'm gonna put a nail in the coffin right now. Pick up German Chicken Wing in the chat. He goes, "Don't talk too much. You are also playing City soon." German Chicken Wing. That's why I ain't really said nothing. I'll be real. I'm trying to. Wait, Doku versus Trent. Ugh. Anyway,
Months. I think that was more at me, but I was big in City up. I was saying they're going to win comfortably. I'm not saying anything bad about City.
Wait, let me tell you why KAS is so far in the rearview mirror. Like he's not even in the back seat. Donny's in the boot right now. He's in.
Well, 11 points then.
Listen.
Months. You know when a car's following another car.
Let me land on, please. Let me land on this one. Yeah. Let me land on this one.
No, quickly, because it relates to what you're saying. You know when the 2 cars are following each other a convoy and someone takes the wrong turn, and so you just can't see them. You're basically saying that's KAS.
Yeah, bro, he's not around. Listen, KAS is talking about talking about Luton at home and Everton away.
Something that you can do.
Do you want to know what the three of the 4 fixtures are right after those Luton at home and the Everton away is? I'll tell you right now. It's Goodison Park. It's Chelsea. It's Bournemouth, to be fair, in there, Bayern, and then Liverpool at Anfield.
I don't care about Bayern. I don't care about Champions League. No,
you can do your 2 weeks.
Once we are in, we will talk in.
And then you got West Ham away.
When we cross that bridge, we will be there.
Oh yeah,
yes. I'm just saying, innit? Do not let us catch up on points because your miraculous season that you're having, and all of a sudden, even regardless of fixture, to have Man United on the same points as you or near enough around is embarrassing, bro. And that says a lot. Does it not? No. Rivalry and bias aside, do you have Man United?
I'll be real. That's embarrassing, bro. Considering the start they've had.
Monts, listen, Monts. You.
Wait, say that again, Monts.
Man United already won one less game than us, bro. Like, come on, fam. Like, why do people not like Man United?
I think I've been overrating our season. You know, I think I've been overrating.
Man United have 5 losses, but they have 6 wins. Villa, Arsenal, and Liverpool.
VAR decisions against us. We are -6 in a wrong. You
know what? Yeah, I want to big up Daps on something because Daps said unbeaten runs keyword can before people run away with it, can be overrated because you can have a lot of draws mixed with a few wins, but then there could be a team, literally to epitomize what you just said, Mon. There could be a team that have had no draws, that have been losing bare but winning bare, and all of a sudden the team that's unbeaten but has had a lot of draws against the team that has a lot of defeats but has more wins than that unbeaten team, you can be in and around each other. So unbeaten runs can be a bit overrated, you know, and I didn't know that once. I don't really check for United in the table now. I just literally what you said, I just know they're in the rear view, but 1 less win than us. Damn.
Again, and listen. Let's say Man United get within 4 points. Let's say we lose to City and they get within how much? They get within 3 points of us. Do you know what's so funny? They go Anfield, St. James's Park. They have to play Chelsea. They can't rotate because Lord knows they got Bayern, and then they go West Ham. West Ham. How do you have Bayern?
As long as it's not at Old Trafford, as long
out of 12 points. That's not zero.
As long as it's not at Old Trafford right now, I don't mind, because when it comes to the other side of the season, when shit fixes up, more than likely, yeah, when we got one game a week, bro, do you think I care about playing Chelsea at Old Trafford? Like, at all teams, do you think I can?
Wait. Guys, do you think you're beating them?
You know what it is, yeah?
Words.
You know what it is, yeah? Chelsea can have all the possession they want. I just know they're not scoring. So, anyways.
Reece James
I hear that.
Reece James is fit. You're done.
Mods, bait. Don't hold your breath on that one. You know you can't hold your breath on that one. You know you can't hold your breath on that one.
It's fine. When we play Chelsea, we have a lot of more fit. We have players back. We have a few players back from injury. Even having Luke Shaw at centre back here, even having him at centre makes a big difference, a massive difference. People forget about shit like this. So, anyways, the whole point is, I'm not scared of old Chelsea at Old Trafford. If I had to go Chelsea, you know what?
Kaz, you made a very good point, yeah. When you're like, you're not scared of Chelsea because you don't trust them in front of goal. I hear that. I don't trust them in front of goal. But the thing is, I don't necessarily trust you lot in front of goal, bro. So I think they'll get a smash and grab. They'll get a smash and grab, I reckon.
I don't mind. Look, by then.
And then Cuckoo could be back. Big up Joey, and Cuckoo could be back.
It's going to take a while.
Lavia will be back by then as well. Lavia's back.
Why do I care about Lavia? But I'm just saying, yeah. In Kunku, it's going to take a while to get his fitness back going, isn't it? Well, after the MCL injury, it's going to take ages to get match sharpness, bro.
You employ McTominay.
I guarantee McTominay will play and end up bossing Enzo Fernandez. Guarantee.
You're a weirdo.
No, I'm not.
Do you know why I can't second that, Kaz? No, I can't second that, because even that back in the last season when you smashed them, be honest, Enzo was their best player. He actually balled out that game. You smashed them, but exactly. Look, you smirked. He had a good game.
We're gonna see a battle. We're gonna see big brother, little brother, Conor Gallagher, Scott McTominay, battle of the mid, go right at it with each other, fam.
That's gonna be a good game, you know. That's gonna be a very good game.
Watch when Kobe ends up when Kobe unleashes what he can do. Yeah, you man are gonna be surprised. You're gonna gas up Lavia. Wait till Kobe comes on the pitch.
Wait, Kaz, why hasn't he not been instated in the team yet? I swear he's had minutes in that now.
Right, so he's got him just match sharp in it. Look, when you come back from long injury, the best thing to do is not rush someone back in it. True. Like he's had good games as well. He's a boss, bro. The guy's a boss. And the thing is, you want to rely on youngsters, then we're allowed to rely on a couple youngsters too. So it will come down to it, bro. It will come down to it, and you lot will be surprised. But I'm just saying, innit, I ain't scared of Chelsea, because if we're not, the thing is at Old Trafford, one thing I don't mind, if a team cannot score, we always have a chance at United. That's the difference. But if you can score, it's a bit of a long day. I know maybe I'm overrating a little touch right now, but when legit you cannot score like Wolves and all that kind of stuff, Man United somehow have a weird chance of getting that one goal that just shuts you up, because it is what it is. So if anyone's going to get a smash and grab, it'd probably be Man United.
Well, I'll tell you this, it won't come from Hoyland. Anyway, guys, big up German chicken wing. Liverpool fans, who will play 6?
Yeah, they're not scared of us, but we're not scared of them. You know what I mean?
Who will play 6? Who will play 6? Who will play 6 and right back against Manchester City? Big up German chicken wing for the super chat. I don't want to talk about that right now. I'll do it when it comes in it. I ain't really trying to talk about all that. But listen, score prediction time. Chat, this is your time. Score predictions. Oh, by the way, big up Solomon with the super chat. He goes, you can't say Chelsea can't score when we have more goals than United.
4 goals. You got 4 goals against 9 men, and you scored 3 past Luton. It's accumulated, G.
Liney. That's mad. Anthony, Rashford, Hoyland. What, 1 Premier League goal? Is that 1 Premier League goal between them? That's crazy. Anyways, let's move on. But as I said, the table does not lie. We are still you're 8th. You're 8th. It doesn't lie. You're 8th.
Yeah, I know. And where are they?
Anyway.
Where are they? Answer the question. Where are they?
I think they're like,
I don't even know. I'll be real.
After this weekend, they're gonna go back down to 12th. I like Chelsea, you know. Like
that's a lovely segment. That's a lovely segment to score predictions now. So what do you think the score's gonna be?
Let's run the score prediction.
I'm going 3-1 City. I'm going 3-1 City.
1-1.
I'm going 1-1. I'll have to back my statement.
How about this? Sorry to cut you, Kaz. Chelsea even take the lead. I can see Chelsea actually opening lead and they're getting gas and City just bring them down to earth. I'm going 3-1 City.
I think it'll be if it's 1-1, but if someone's obviously going to win, it will be Man City. But I'm not going to knock Stamford Bridge and what they can do there. It depends if they. The thing is, if they lock up, the thing is, you think of Stamford Bridge. This is the difficult part. When City ever go there, they don't always win and they don't batter them. They never batter them. Yeah.
No. I like Nketiah. No. I'm actually, bro. Arsenal, man. I like Nketiah, bro. I like Nketiah.
Let me get my reason over here. When Man City
is shameless.
typically go to Chelsea, they don't mash them up in it. The tight pitch and everything plays a big factor at Stamford Bridge in it, and also that's why it allows them to Chelsea to have a tight knit defense typically. Yeah, but this is why I say it's going to be a close game than than people think. Like if they lock up Højlund, which I think they will. Højlund. If they lock up Haaland, which they're going to do, I think anyways, you can't count him out because you can get a goal from nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? And after that, this is why I think like it might be a little bit difficult without a De Bruyne, like that little bit of magic to break them down. This is where I think it's going to be more of a tight knit game than people think, because people think it's going to be 2-3-4-0. You can't knock Chelsea's offense at home at the moment, because even if they do concede a goal, it's just a goal.
1-1.
Because you know what I was going to say to you, Kaz. I was going to carry that then. I look at the Brentford game because I thought Chelsea would on a trajectory, then they'd lose. But then Styles make fights essentially, and Brentford. Then again, Brentford weren't even pragmatic that whole game. There was a spell of that game where they actually comfortably had the ball. But I do hear you, like City.
They play better against better players. Like
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
So you know what? Maybe it might be title.
Those are the score predictions. Chat, keep running your score predictions up between Chelsea and City. I want to know what everyone's thinking. Solomon's saying 2-1 Chelsea. Samuel saying 2-0 City. Maradon saying 4-0 City.
City.
They're saying 2-1 Chelsea. Marcus, I like it. Welcome.
That's more hope than anything, though, isn't it, Marcus?
Welcome. Listen, we're gonna move on to Liverpool versus Brentford at Anfield.
That's shameless, man. So all the games he's gonna do Liverpool versus Brentford. I thought you had your segment with Mo Salah at the start, fam. Shameless, bro.
Listen, there's more shamelessness coming. I'm not even going to spend too much on this, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Everyone's laughing at Liverpool for losing to Toulouse, but Arsenal lost to Lens. Do you know where Lens are? So obviously Toulouse are 14th in the table. Do you know how many points ahead of Toulouse Lens are?
Only because I heard you earlier, but I know still.
But no one knew that before I brought it up.
I didn't still.
You know what I'm saying? So again,
I think you're going to find it hard, man. Again, I think you're going to find it difficult against Brentford because they just
no. We just won't keep a clean sheet. We just won't.
No, you know what? That's why I won't knock it. Look, as much as I think you can
fuck them up, Kaz. We're gonna fuck them up, bro.
I don't know, you know.
Wait, Monts. We swapped places from last weekend to this weekend. You think it will be like a quite comfortable win?
No. We concede. It's both teams to score, Liverpool to win.
But the way you said, yeah. See, I gotta disagree. Bro. I think Monts. I've learned my lesson. Football's a humbler, innit? Last weekend, I thought, I've been predicting wins for us majority of the season, right? But Mbeumo and Vissa tend to do quite well. Even when we beat them last season, obviously Tony's not going to be there, but they were getting some joy, bro. Since they've come in the Prem, Mont, I know this isn't at Brentford's ground, but even when we've beat them, we've not beat them at their ground since they've come in the Prem, by the way. And even at Anfield, I think we've won all our games against them, but it's never been like quite comfy. They've always had success in that. I think we beat them by a goal margin because I'm not looking forward to Mbeumo and Vissa, bro. I'm not looking forward to that at all. And who's that German youth for them? That Shard youth. He's like their Harvey Elliott. Like he's like their impact player. He comes on, and I can't lie, he just imposes himself, and he's just annoying.
We're at Anfield, ROMZ. Please have some decorum.
No, Monts. I think we will win, but I just don't think it will be by a 2-goal cushion. I think we win 2-1. I think this will be harder than you think.
You know what? It's one of those ones. Look, as much as I want it, as much as feeling tells me, I know Brentford ain't going to win at Anfield. Never say never, obviously, but I think they probably go 1-0 up first, and then you just come back, and it's just going to be later on.
They drew to Luton and now defeat Toulouse.
Months actually. I got a bone to pick with you, yeah. And I tried to say it in the comments after the game, and you didn't want to bring the comment up. But remember, I told you we'll keep a clean sheet against Everton. I was right. You said we wouldn't. I also said against Forest we'll keep a clean sheet. We did as well. So no, at Anfield, we're actually starting to slowly eradicate conceding. Slowly. I say this, and Brentford probably score on Sunday now, but we're starting to keep clean sheets at home.
So what you're saying overall is 3-1.
No. Don't do that. Don't move the goal. We speak out Anfield. We speak out games at Anfield. We're not speaking out away. We're not speaking about away.
3-1.
You think 3-1 as well?
Bro, you always winning 3-1. You know what? They score first, you're pretty bad at them, innit? But the thing is, the way I think it's just going to annoy you is that the way they just break, they just love to defend and break. That's it, man. And Bob's your uncle, man. And that's where you got to be. This is where you got to probably rely on Alisson a little bit more as well. Like Van Dijk's actually. The thing is, people don't allude that Van Dijk's actually been sick this season, isn't it?
He's been saying it still.
He's been dope still, and obviously, one killer ball from Trent can change the whole game. I don't know, man. I think a lot of the players need to be up for this because if you do, see, the thing is, if you do end up not, let's say you do draw this game, it doesn't bode well for, international break. And then after that, you got Man City. The one thing you need is a win just for confidence alone, because you do have Man City and you will lose. So that'll be no wins in 3 if we don't win Sunday. And that's a bit mad. That's why I say tops and turnsy. You must.
We must, and we will.
Who started that? Anyways, you must. Like
it was on the big 6. I think it was Said and Tobes. It was one of them on the big 6, but they started and they point in it. But one player I want to give his flowers to, but I've realised, and I surprised you actually know a Brentford fan. Big up Richard if he's watching, but I actually know a Brentford fan, right? I like Jensen. I think you two, Matt. He's quite technical. Technically good. But one thing I'll say, and this is why it's important to not just. Let's be honest. We don't watch Brentford on a 3 p.m. Like normally, we only see Brentford against the big boys, right? But I spoke to my boy and I was like, you know what? I rate Jensen. I don't think he'll be at you lot for long. You know what he said to me? Excellent in the big games, passenger in the small games. There's players that turn up in the big games, and they're the games we see as neutral. Apparently, in the lesser games, he's a passenger. Like he doesn't impose himself. Like you realize, you start to forget he's on the pitch, and that he's like, I rate him, but he needs to be consistent. He can't just do it against the Liverpools, the Uniteds, the Chelseas, and Cities, and then we play like a Burnley or a Bournemouth, and he's going missing. But I like Jensen, man. I like Jensen, and you'll probably have a good game on Sunday.
Well, I do hear it. So I guess it's that time. Let's get.
They're saying it was Cams. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was Big Six. They're saying
big up Coach and Cams still. Let's get to the score predictions. We'll start with Kaz and then we'll go with me and Roms. And the chat score predictions.
1-1.
Kaz is fighting himself. He know his head's no. You know the song. My man's telling me no. Kaz knows. Kaz is being honest.
We don't.
Sorry.
We don't condone that on this channel.
2-2. I'm going 2-2. Actually, yeah, I'm going 2-2. I'm going to say 2-2. I think it's I think you're in a bad period right now.
4-1 Liverpool.
Right. I'm going 2-1 Liverpool.
Okay, 4-1.
By the way, my logic is based off hope. So
I was just about to say that. I know you don't believe what you actually predicted.
What's based off hope?
I'm just trying to speak it into existence. You know what I'm saying?
Kaz does a certain smile when he doesn't even believe what he says. He does it. I've seen you for too long to clock it.
Anyway, those are the score predictions. Man United versus Brentford.
Luton. Sorry.
He's already got PTSD, bro. You don't beat Brentford, you know what's coming out. For both Luton as well. Don't do it. What, Man United Luton? What's my predictions for that? I think we win 2-0, man. That's it. Yeah, that's it. 2-0.
Z is confident. Kaz, Z got big up Z Gold. One of my favorite ops here. Well, actually, I'm saying she. I'm not sure. But bro, he or she is one of your most optimistic fans. Like he's always on to me saying we must.
I think it's important. If Man United get an early goal, then floodgates will open for the first time in it. But I think it really will, as long as they can stay 11 men on the pitch, obviously. But if you get the early goal, Luton can't play low block anymore, and they won't do it because they will do it. That's the thing; they'll break. But I do see us winning about 2-0. I don't ever see 3. Maybe it could even be 1 for all I know. But we 100% need to take our chances early. Then we become dangerous. Which is our best game, which is transition game. Allow it to happen. But you can't allow them to play the way they can play against you. Because you know what? One thing you can't really knock this season there, Luton have heart, bro.
Yes.
They have a lot of heart. If you look at them in their away games, they've been smashed. The teams that have been smashed is Sheffield. Realistically, they've been hurt.
That's why I said at the start of the stream. That's why I said that I think word to you, KAS, the table don't lie. But Sheffield have been worse than Luton this season, 100%.
Yeah, Luton's got heart, man. So I won't knock it. I think that Lockyer's definitely got. He's always got some sort of bozo gene in him as well, for some reason. And I quite like a couple of their players. Anyways, they'll play 5 at the back. They'll play that 5-2-3, aka 5-3-2 situation. Wan-Bissaka, luckily we got Wan-Bissaka back against that tricky a Bene or Baghdad or something like that.
They've got 2. They've got Kabore and Bene. I get confused.
Not
but
Kabore, no, the other one, the Kabene, the Kabore, the Ute on the left. Luckily, Wan-Bissaka's playing against them, innit? That's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I just think I can't lie, KAS. I think it will be a 1-0. And I think it's going to be stressful. As much as I love Luton to get something, I think it will be 0-0 till the last 10 minutes.
Mengi's coming back. Chong's coming back for us. Is there any ex-other Man United guys? Probably another one there.
You know, it goes. Have you caught with players return to their club? It goes 2 ways. They either have an absolute stinker or they come back with something to prove. But
don't worry,
I think
we already telling Mengi, like, take one for the team, G.
Yeah,
I think 1-0, man. KAS, I think
just don't let Luton Targ lose this game or draw this game, KAS. Trust me.
I said Luton Targ, you know.
I think where they lack, though, I think where Luton lack a lot is the striking option. Can
I just say, more? You know what, Morris? Since I cost him game week 1, I think they got smashed to Brian. I was actually watching that 3 p.m. game, and for FPL reasons, by the way. But I remember they smashed it. I said, you know what, Morris is poor. And since I've said that, he's actually been all right. Scored a couple goals. But you see, Elijah Adebayo, he might even see this year. He's from near me, but he has to be. I need to be careful with this, but I think he's the worst striker in the league. I think he's actually the worst striker in the league. He is, bro. The ball doesn't stick. He can't dribble. He can't shoot. Bro, KAS, big man thing. What can he exactly?
Bro, and he's lazy. Bro, when he come up against you, I was like, bro, if you're gonna chase a ball down, chase it down. If not,
yeah.
Run back into your position. Yeah,
but that's why I think, KAS, I actually think they're gonna park it. And you're going to find it hard to break them down, but I think 85th minute. How about this? I think the last 5 minutes plus added time of the game, McTominay comes up with a goal. I think you nick this 1-0. But I don't think it's pretty. I think it's one of the performances, KAS, that your fans are still pissed off. You come away with 3 points, but they're like, that was shit. I can see it.
Man United will dominate. The thing is, this is why I say, fuck the performance. I know Man United's going to dominate. It's just how you're going to move the ball. I need to see quick tempo. That's it. I'm not joking. I'd pretty much keep the exact same team I saw Bart Evans because he's injured, and I'll take off the low. I want Reguilon in it. I want Reguilon back in the fold. I want someone that can cross the ball from the left hand side, like whip it in. So I'd put Reguilon in, and because they're playing 5 at the back, I don't really want to see no Mason Mount on the right and all that bullshit. Let Rashford do that job. Yeah, let Rashford do that job. I want to see the kind of same thing, because what I saw against Copenhagen, is a different. The way we set up in structure was different, and I liked it. Because the way he was moving the ball, it was like, oh my days, it's taking you how many game weeks to work out to try something to play a strength?
I'll be honest, that first 20 minutes is the best I've seen from you all season.
Yeah. So I want to see
even better than the Palace game, even better than the Carabao Cup game. That's the best 20 minutes.
That's the only thing I want to say is from that that's what I want to see again. Just even the same midfield, Eriksen, McTominay, Bruno. I'm happy with that, bro. I'm happy with that. You don't need Amrabat on, I don't think. Let him come on later in the stage. He's the only DM, but I'd rather get as much attacking players on the ball.
And like Jafar, you have to start Jafar, but anyway.
No. I don't think so. Not this time around. I don't think so. I think when I looked at Amrabat, I think when he came on, he done a solid job. Other than giving away the ball, he done a solid job. But one thing he needs to learn a little bit is the tempo of the game. He needs to adjust to the tempo, and also he don't look fit. He don't look fit, bro. I'll be honest. Whatever problems there is in him, he doesn't look mad fit. And I'd say, you know what? Give him minutes when we can give him minutes. Go 2-0 up, then bring him on in it. Solidify it. Make it make sense. Bring off Eriksen or McTominay or something like that. That's the way I look at it.
By the way, people, before we head off, make sure we Oh, yeah. I'll make you up, my bro. Don't worry.
Who's
Make
that?
sure we are subscribing to the channel.
Z.
We have gained a few subscribers, and make sure if you haven't subscribed to make sure you do. We're on 119 likes, and the total is 150 likes. So again, if you haven't liked the video already, 200 of you, there's still 80 that haven't liked the video. Smash the like button; it is free. Please, it will help push the video and help the channel grow. Make sure you go subscribe to them, bro. Yeah, DJ
Sorry.
Envy, bro. DJ Envy in the six.
Ed is playing against us, you know.
DJ Envy in the 6. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
Oh
Make sure
man,
you
dude.
subscribe. They're never a foul. Guys, get your score predictions in from now. So Manchester United versus Luton. Score predictions right now. I'm saying Man United 3, Luton 1.
I'll take it.
Man United 1, Luton 0.
Where is this flipping LMA manager? Flipping 2-0.
I said LMA manager. Because of the way I announced it.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Gillette Soccer Saturday when they used to do scores? Liverpool 3? They used to do my head in. I used to turn it over at that bit.
But yeah, and is there any other games we're missing out? Like you guys want to do the Spurs game? We'll just do predictions for the Spurs.
I'm gonna say Spurs. I can't lie. You know what? I changed my mind. I think Wolves win this 2-1.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Nah.
I know there's no Pedro Neto, yeah, but one thing I'm not gonna knock Wolves for, bro, is the way they impose their game regardless. Like their press is gonna suffocate them.
Oh, sorry. Arsenal Burnley. I was
hoping we wouldn't speak about that.
5-0.
Once you know when it hits a certain score when you're playing your guy at FIFA and then you pass the pad. That'll be exactly that score. I'm going 3-0.
I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
Vincent Kompany is getting sacked after this game, by the way.
Yeah, he's going soon, bro.
He's gone.
Right, so guys, let me get your Arsenal versus Burnley scores in the chat. Arsenal versus Burnley, and then after that, let's get who are Newcastle playing?
Newcastle got Bournemouth away. I think. For them.
Wait, Monts, did you give your Spurs Wolves? I'm saying 2-2. Cass said 2-1 Wolves.
Spurs Wolves. I think Spurs still win. 1-0.
That's the only thing, Kaz, about. That's the only thing about Wolves.
Wangi Chan is going and Cunha is going to run the game.
But Kaz, we say this, they will. Wolves will be the better. I actually think Wolves will be the better team.
Spurs are actually quite good at 12:30 kickoffs, though. So.
Wolves will be the better team, but Kaz, bro, like they struggle to hit, even with Neto, they struggle to hit the back of the net
against Newcastle. And I said to you, man, Wolves are gonna do something. They're gonna do something. They did something.
To be fair, you did.
Even without Neto, they still did something.
I'm saying 2-2.
Yeah, either way, I think Spurs drop points either way in it. And also Newcastle, I think they beat Bournemouth 3-1. I think that's got that in my head.
I forgot about that.
They got a lot of missing players. Don't get me wrong, a lot.
Wilson's injured again, isn't it?
Oh my god!
I think they have no number 9. No, I'm going FPL. I'm going 2-1. I think Newcastle nick it, but it won't be pretty. 2-1.
No, I don't know if I believe in it now, man. No, maybe 2-1 then. Maybe 2-1 Newcastle.
Right.
They got a lot of injuries, you know. It's packed.
Yeah, they actually have nearly a starting 11, isn't it?
So mad. I believe that's probably all the games. The ones that we need to speak about, anyways. Guys, it's been another episode of Big Six Bants. Of course, there's loads of people live, so make sure you are liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for 7K. Kaz, you got any shows coming up today that you need to let me know?
Maybe at 11, or just waiting some confirmation on the Chelsea lot. Hamza, Daps, maybe Don might get Ches on. Just, Chelsea, Man City, just talk
sorry, Monts. Bring up Z. Now, big up your optimism, but Monts, Z thinks they're getting something at Anfield. Bro, that is the day your manager gets sacked. Bookmark this. That is the day he gets sacked. I don't think
it will. I don't think it will ever be a 7-0 again like that. But I do.
No, it won't be 7. It won't be 7.
I do think you'd smash us 3-4-0. Like as it currently stands, no matter who comes back or what we got going on, Luke Shaw will probably be centre back this time around. At least we will have Wan-Bissaka and all that kind of stuff. It depends on the approach to the game, innit? You just can't be nice. Like last time, he tried to set up the way he did against City, and it leaves a lot of space. Casemiro was also injured. You could see it. He tried to play him. It was hobbling, bruv. But you'll beat us. But you'll beat us.
What's so mad about that? You know what's so mad about that game, bro? Quickly, that 7-0, yeah. you were going into good form into that game, and we were going into shit form, and then we lose the next week against 1-0. But that game was just very weird, bro. But I think we beat you comfortably, but it won't be for me. It's the day we put the nail in the coffin.
Up until then, look, the Liverpool game for me, right off. I know we've lost. It don't matter how good we are, don't matter how shit you are. There's just some places you go to in the league, and you might have the odd time that you might win, but right off, yeah. But it's the whole point of what do you do up until then against the Newcastle's away, against West Ham. That's all I've got to see. I don't think we get sacked, but
you know how you feel coming to Anfield, yeah. Like after Benitez and before Klopp, yeah, that kind of Dalglish and Hodgson era, I just knew going to Old Trafford, it's a guaranteed loss, bro. That's how I used to feel, bro. But we're just not getting anywhere, and Klopp changed that.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Guys, listen, make sure you guys like and subscribe and smash the like button. Big up Solomon for the super chat. Big up German Chickenman for the super chat as well. And big up Sajad as well for becoming a new member as well, guys. Big up, and make sure you guys subscribe always. What time did you say you was going live again, Cass? So I know this.
It'd probably be like 11, I'm gonna guess, at night. 11? Yeah, and we used to do that because Big Six on. I'm not going the same time as Big Six.
Oh yeah, they moved their show in it. They had to move it. They had to move it still. Oh, I don't know why, but they moved it.
Fair enough. Anyway, so another episode of Big Six Band. Stay right here and go over to Ensman TV. He's talking some Liverpool stuff. So yeah, type in BSB Raid and let's get moving. Take care for another episode of Big Six Band, and we will see you in the next one. Big up the chat. What a stream it's been. See you on Sunday, people. Or later today. Or maybe Sunday.